I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
Welcome to The Clueless Homemaker. My name's Rebecca. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and clicking that bell so that you're notified anytime I post a new video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. In my video on side gigs, which I'll link above and below in case you haven't seen it yet, I mentioned that one of the side gigs that I do is Shipt. If you don't know, Shipt is a grocery delivery service. And we also do pet stores and prescriptions from CVS. I always get a lot of questions on what the process is and how much it pays. So I thought I would give you guys a quick video and kind of give you the rundown of how it works. I put myself on the schedule today. You also put what area you want. So for me today, I just put myself on the schedule for a few hours for my city. When you get a notification, it just makes this little sound on your phone. When you get that sound, you have to work fast. You only have a certain amount of time to accept that order, or it'll go to the next person. There's a couple of different ways that you can get an order. You can put yourself on the schedule, or you can do a promo order. And I'm going to show you real quick right now what the app looks like. So the app is right here. It says Shopper right there. So I'm going to click on that. Right here, you can see you can put yourself on the schedule and for the cities that I want to be on the schedule for. So I put my city. You can also go to available orders, and this tells you where you have any offered orders, or this is called Metro Open orders. And this will tell you in your area what you have available. Now right now there's no promo orders, but when the orders start to get closer and closer to the delivery time and nobody's picked them up, they'll start adding money to that order, and that's a promo order. They'll start adding it $1 at a time. Sometimes I've seen them get up to an extra $20. So let's say I pick this one in Delray. It tells you it's a Publix. You can view what the delivery address is. It tells you how many products it is, 10 products, how long it should take you to shop it, and then you can claim it if you want to. So right now they've given me an order. So let's go to my orders. My order is a pretty simple one. It's a Target order. And I love Target orders because I'm going to show you why in a minute. So it tells me their name, how long it should take me, which Target I'm supposed to go to. This is also a fake number that they give her. So if I need to contact her, which I will, I'll click that number. And it'll also change my phone number. So she won't have my real phone number. And this line of communication stays open for an hour after the drop-off. So the first thing that you do is you look at the order and you see exactly what it is that she wants, just so that you can sort of get a lay of the land of what you're going to be doing. You press here and it'll open everything up. And this is awesome because it gives you a picture of the item. It tells you what the item is. It tells you all the pertinent information. And this is how many of that thing that she wants. And then what I love about Target is that whatever Target you go to, it also tells you what aisle it's on. So she really only has a few things on here. Once you find the item, so you go to, let's say, W17, you click on it. And then once you find it, you click Found. And it's going to have you scan the barcode. And I'll show you this in here also, but if it's the correct item, it'll come back and it'll put you in your cart. If it's not the correct item, it's going to say Potential Mismatch. Potential mismatch, scan again or manually verify the item you found matches the requested one. You look at the UPC. You can either scan it again or you can just add it to the cart. And that's happened to me before where the UPC is the same, everything's the same, but for some reason it just doesn't read it correctly. And so then I just manually add it to the cart. Now it's also happened sometimes that I've clicked it and it comes up and I check the UPC and it's wrong. It's my mistake. So the very first thing that you do is that you click on this phone number once you're at the store, and an auto message pops up. So I'm going to send that. You have to send that. There are some shoppers that don't because they don't want you to have a chance of adding stuff, but you're not supposed to do that, and it's not the right way to do it. I have used Shipt as a customer, so I really try to treat them the way I like to be treated, and I like them to let me know when they're shopping. That way, if there's something I've forgotten, I can add it. That's really their only time within an hour of the window that you can add something. You can't go back into the app within a certain amount of time. So once you open that line of communication as a shopper, that's the only chance they have to communicate with you, unless they call the 800 number, and you don't want them to have to do that. So now she has my number, and she can text me, oh, hey, I forgot to add this, can you please add it? Or, nope, we're good, thank you so much, and that's that. The app will prompt you when you're getting close to the end, and it will say, you're almost done, do you want to text whoever the person is, in this case Shelby, again? And it'll auto text her something along the lines of, I'm almost done shopping your order, now's the time, if you have any last minute things to add, let me know. After that, I'll check out, and I'm going to try to show you this whole process. So the other thing I want to tell you is, you are supposed to bring a bag with you, a insulated bag, so that if you have cold items, they stay cold. So let's get in there and get started.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
Is there any way you could reach that? One of those in the back. Thanks so much.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down. Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul. No one else. Let you down. I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down. want you. Take me to your soul.
So that was it. You see the process. They make it really easy for you not to mess up. Now the next step is I have 30 minutes. Their delivery was between 12 and 1 and it's 12:30, so I have 30 minutes to get to her and she's only a couple minutes away. So we're doing good. Her delivery address is down here. Once I click on that delivery address, and then it'll tell me how far I am. In this case, it's a 10-minute ride. Let's deliver these groceries.
Head south towards South University.
Coming out of this Target always confuses me because I never know. I'm actually pretty good with maps. So let me talk to you a little bit about how you're paid. For every order, you get $5 plus 7% of their total, plus any tips. So you're guaranteed the $5 plus the 7%. So in this example, let's say $40 just to make this math easy for me. Okay, so I'm gonna get $5 plus 7% of 40, which is, so I'm gonna get $5 plus $2.80. I'll get $7.80 plus any tips that she gives me. The way that you really make money with Shipt is when you start to do double and triple orders, which would be if I had another Target order for delivery around the same time, I could shop them both or all three of them at the same time, and then that's how you really start to make money with Shipt. I just delivered those groceries. My last step in the app is go back to my order and I'm going to click mark order as delivered. Are you sure you want to mark this as delivered? Okay.
Do just what you want.
Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to show you guys, I forgot to mention, and this is really important to check and I have forgotten several times. You see where it says substitution preference, contact me? They have the option of choosing contact me, use best judgment, or don't substitute. So if you come across an item that's out of stock, which when I first started doing this, I thought, oh, that's never gonna happen. It happens all the time. It's crazy. Because when I shop for myself, I feel like they're never out of the thing I want. But for some reason, they're just out of a lot of stuff. When I'm shopping for other people, it's really weird. But anyway, so here would be what would happen. If I looked at the shelf and they didn't have something that somebody wanted, I would ask somebody who works there, do you have any more in the back? Or is there somewhere else in the store that it might be that I'm not looking in the right spot? And if they absolutely don't have it, then I have to look at that. If it says to contact me, I'll contact them and let them know, hey, would you like a substitution? And I'll give them options. Like, let's say they want barbecue sauce in a certain size, but they have that same barbecue sauce in a different size. I'll say, I could get you this size. Or if they don't have the same kind at all, I'll try to find one that kind of looks like it is kind of close. And I'll say, they do have this one though, and I'll send them a picture of it. The other thing is they might say use best judgment. These are my favorite because I get to use my best judgment, which is, oh, I'll get that in that size, or I'll substitute with this one, or there's really nothing that I can substitute for, so I just don't get it. And then the last one, which I've never ever seen anybody pick, is don't substitute, which just means mark it as not available and move on. now that I have delivered her groceries, I've put it in the system that I've delivered it. The last thing that I do is I will text the person maybe 10 minutes after I drop it off. I don't want to be too in their face, but I also don't want to do it too much later, then it's kind of creepy. I have a text saved that I just copy and paste. Thank you so much for shopping with Shipt. It was a pleasure to shop for you today. I hope everything was to your satisfaction. Rebecca with a smiley face, and I'll send that. And the reason I do this is because I just think it's a nice little way to close that relationship you've had with them, and also it kind of reminds them, oh, I'm a nice person, you might want to tip me. Your goal is to get tips, which is why you really want to go above and beyond. It's really great if you do become a Shipt shopper, you get a free Shipt membership. Make sure that you use it, because I learned so much about what I don't like. I've used it several times, and one time a guy dropped off the wrong milk. Now I know, because he didn't know that I was a shopper, but I know that you have to scan the item. So I know that when he scanned it, it came back that it was the wrong milk, and he just hit enter cart anyway. And not only that, the milk was expired. So that's such an easy thing to fix that he could have checked. You know, it would have taken him an extra 30 seconds. So let me just show you, last thing, how you can tell how much money you've made for the week and if somebody has tipped you or not. Shipt pays you every Friday by direct deposit, every week, and they pay you from the week before, Monday to Sunday. Hold on, my husband's coming outside and he's going to try to say something to me. He thinks I won't put this in the video, but I am going to put it in the video because that's what he gets. Okay, so in the app, you're going to click on delivery history, and it's going to give you all your weeks. Here's the one that I just did, and it's going to show you what the order was, if you were on time or not, what time you delivered it, your order pay, and then it'll say right there when you're tipped how much they tip you. Now they have forever to tip you, so you might get something like this week right here. I didn't work at all this week, but I still got a $10 tip from a previous week. So they can tip you at any point. The app, to order again, it'll prompt them of their last shop, and hey, did you like Rebecca? Do you want to give her a tip? And also, can you rate her on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, and what are the things that you liked about her? I hope I answered most of your questions. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them. I'm also going to leave a link if you'd like to apply to become a Shipt shopper. Have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Do it.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.